Pastor Roy Gearhart from Galloway United Methodist Church in Franklin, Pennsylvania, sharing a few words of encouragement to help us follow after Jesus. What's significant about eating together? Well, eating together is often the first way that we want to get introduced with someone. We'll say, hey, could we get together for a cup of coffee? Or maybe could we have lunch together? If you're going out on a date, that's typically the place that it begins. Let's have a dinner together somewhere. And you join together with people by eating together. I mean, why do we do that? Why is it so commonplace to show hospitality when somebody comes to your home by offering them something to eat or drink? Why are these kinds of things so important in our lives? I mean, food and eating is something that's so basic and essential to our everyday life that most of us try not to go without eating on any given day. In fact, we pray in the Lord's Prayer, Father, give us this day our daily bread. We are looking for that means by which we can be fueled and survive. But it's more than that. So often in our lives, when we sit down and eat together, there's a great value even in the family dinner table where we eat meals together, share breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or all three together at the table. Because when we sit at the table, we sit at a distance where we're in eye contact. We can talk to each other in a personal way. We're in that kind of intimate space. And so that this is ideal for us to spend time taking in the daily nourishment that we need, but doing so with each other allows us to also be nourished in our soul together. It's the kind of thing that allows us to really connect on a deeper level, because when you're sharing food with someone, you're sharing a friendliness, a connectedness. I mean, really, one of the first things that we'll do with someone that we are cutting off from our lives is stop eating with them. It's like, nope, I won't even have a meal with them. And that's one of the ways that we demonstrate that we are pushing someone out of our life and out of our connection. You see, this is incredibly important that we share meals together with people because it bonds us together somehow in a special way and allows us to build a feeling of nearness in our lives together. And it's the way in which we frequently celebrate life, right? There are special meals, special foods that we share together, birthday cakes, pie and turkey on Thanksgiving. I mean, there are lots of things like that that we share together because that food marks the occasion. It communicates something more meaningful than just food on the table. It communicates our love, our affection, our faith, and our caring. That's like communion. When we gather together and share the Lord's Supper, we gather at the Lord's table to share a meal with the Lord together. We commune with God and we form community with each other in that context. And that special food becomes that means of celebration. Just simple elements, bread and grape juice or wine. And yet, when it's used in that context, it becomes so meaningful. It becomes a means by which we testify to our faith and our love for Jesus. 1 Corinthians 11 says that we declare his death and resurrection until he returns through this meal that we share together. And it communicates God's grace and mercy to us as we take in this little bit of food, but with special meaning and in this special context. It allows God to express his grace to us, and we are able to worship the Lord in it. And sharing that together with each other just, kind of communicates that bond that we share, a common love and a common feature of our lives that holds us together. In the early church, as we're looking at at the first steps of the church after the day of Pentecost, in Acts chapter 2, verses 42 to 47, we see the significance of breaking bread. That they broke bread together was one of the important things underlined in that passage. They came together with glad and sincere hearts, it says. So today, may God bless you. And as you share this good news, may God make you a blessing wherever He takes you.